Hello, my lovelies. It's Susanna, and today I want to show you how to solve this problem. A number is to be written in each circle of the figure shown. So in each of these circles, there should be a number. Between any two adjacent circles, the sum of the numbers in those two circles is given. So the 8, for example, is the sum of the numbers in this circle and in this circle. So if we add this number and this number, we get a result of 8. The same here, if we add this number and this number, we get 9. And the same here, if we add this number and this number, we get a result of 13. What number must be written in the place of the question mark? So we're looking for this number here. That is going to be the sum of this number and this number. I want to show you two different ways how to solve this problem. The second approach is way faster, but well, you can try it by yourself first if you want to. Let me know in the comments how you solve this problem. The first way, we can take a look at the numbers in these circles. We don't know the numbers yet, but let's say this number here, we call it A, we have B here, C here, and D here. And then we know something about these numbers because we know if we add these two numbers, we get 8. So we can write this as an equation that A plus B is going to be 8. The same here, we know that B plus C is going to be 9. Here the same, C plus D is going to be 13. And the last equation, A plus D, is going to be, well, we don't know yet, our question mark. So we have a system of equations and maybe we can solve it. So let's take our system of equations and let's see how we can find our question mark. The problem is we have 4 equations, but how many variables? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the question mark. So we have 5 variables, but only 4 equations. Or we could also just get rid of the last equation because we don't have any information in here actually. But then we have 3 equations and 4 variables. But let's try it anyway. So maybe we don't need A and D separately. Maybe we just find A plus D, which would be enough for us. We need A and D, so we are not interested in B, and we are not interested in C. So maybe that is the plan, to get rid of B and C. Let's maybe start with B. We can get rid of B by subtracting these 2 first equations because we have B minus B then, and then B is not there anymore. So let's do that. We take the first equation and subtract the second one. Okay, let's start on the left side by subtracting. We have A minus, and here is nothing with A, so we just keep our A as it is. Then the B parts, we have B minus B, cancels out. And then don't forget the C. Here we don't have anything with C, so it is just minus C that we have to write down here. On the right side, the same thing, 8 minus 9 gives us -1. So this is our new equation. I want to replace the second equation by this new one, so that is what we can see here now. B is gone. And our plan was to also get rid of C with these 2 equations. What do we have to do with these 2 equations to get rid of C here? This time we have minus c here. So this time we can get rid of c if we add these two equations, because minus c plus c cancels out. So let's add the second and the third equation then. A plus nothing with a, so our a stays the same, minus c plus c cancels out, and then don't forget the plus d. There is nothing with d here, but plus d has to come here as well. On the right side, we have -1 plus 13, which gives us 12. Hey, do you see that? A plus d equals 12. A plus d was what we were looking for, so we found our question mark. It has to be 12, so we can insert it here and have solved our problem. But I promised you a second way that is way faster, but maybe not that easy to see at the beginning. Still the same problem. We are still working with the sum of the numbers, and let's use that. Exactly that we know that the 8 is the sum of this number and of this number, and that the 13 is the sum of this number and of this number. So we then also know the sum of all 4 numbers, because if we add these two, we get 8, and if we add these two, we get 13. So these two together, 8 plus 13, gives us 21, which is then the sum of all the 4 circles. Okay, we can use this for this number and this number then as well, because these two together are also the sum of all of the 4 circles. So we have to get to 21 with a 9 and this number here, and that is only possible if this number here is a 12. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Take care!